Hi friends, it's our favorite author week. Yay! This is Jan Brett's book, Annie and the Wild Animals. So Jan Brett is one of our favorite authors and she drew the pictures and she wrote the story. Wow, is she talented. And it's all about a winter scene. And guess what? Did it snow at your house like it snowed at my house? It had been snowing for days. Winter was lasting too long. It's not winter yet, is it, friends? Something was wrong with Annie's cat. Taffy had stopped playing. Oh, what's wrong with Annie's cat? She ate more than usual. She slept all day long, and Annie found her curled up in strange places. Look at that. Wonder why. One morning, Annie could not find Taffy anywhere. She looked and looked, but Taffy was gone, and Annie was very lonely. Friends, have you ever been lonely? You ever felt so sad because you were all by yourself or because you didn't have anyone to play with? You know what Annie thought? She thought, I need a new friend because she was lonely. So she placed a corn cake, and that is a special cake that sometimes you cook in the oven or on a griddle, right? And it kind of tastes like cornbread, but it's in the form of a cake. She placed the corn cake at the edge of the wood, and she imagined that a small furry animal would come and she would tame him for a pet. Oh, I see two juicy words in here. Imagine. Imagined is pretending, right? And tame means to calm an animal down, right? The next morning, the corn cake was gone, and in its place stood a giant moose. He's too big to tame, thought Annie. I'll have to try again. And that night, Annie left another corn cake at the edge of the wood. Do you see the moose? I see his legs. I see his big body. I see Annie looking up at him. Wow, look at him over here on this page. They are so tall. I've never seen a moose up close. Have you? The next morning, the moose was back, and a snarling wildcat was there too. He's too mean to tame, thought Annie. There's that juicy word, snarl. It's when you growl when you're angry. It's how animals show you that they're angry. So Annie placed more corn cakes at the edge of the wood. The next morning, a big growling bear was there with the moose and the wildcat. Oh, growling. That's another way of telling us, right, that the animal is angry. Be careful, Annie. That's what I would say to her. He's too grumpy to be a pet, thought Annie. Annie made as many corn cakes as she could and left them at the edge of the woods. Remember, she's trying to find a new friend, right? Her cat was acting a bit strange, Taffy, her cat. At dawn, oh, that's when the sun rises. At dawn, Annie heard the snarls and the growls of the wild animals. There was the moose and the wildcat and the bear. They had been joined by a stag and his family, and a large gray wolf. And not one of them is soft and friendly like Taffy, thought Annie. Do you know what a stag is? A stag is that male deer right there. A stag. That's a big word. All the next day, Annie made corn cakes and left them at the edge of the woods. All night long, she heard the sounds of the wild animals eating the corn cakes. Annie woke to find a great nose stuck through her window. It belonged to the moose, who was still hungry. They want more of her corn cakes. Wow, she's really working hard to find a new friend. There were wild animals everywhere. They roared for their next meal, and the little house shook. The animals wanted more corn cakes, but when Annie looked into the barrel of the cornmeal, it was empty. She couldn't make any more corn cakes. Annie was very sad. She would never find a pet now. She missed Taffy very much. Oh, she's feeling sad because she misses her Taffy, her cat. All that night, a warm breeze blew from the south. The snow melted and the new buds could be seen on the plants and the trees. New buds, that's when the plant is just starting out. It's not fully grown yet. It's not an adult yet. It's young. The wood was coming alive again, and by the next morning, the wild animals had gone back to the wood. They would find food there now. Now that spring had finally come. Oh, so it's no longer winter. It's spring. Then, as unexpected as the warm spring breeze, Taffy walked proudly into the yard. Oh, proud, that means very happy with herself. And unexpected, that means it was a surprise to Annie. Taffy, Annie exclaimed, you have come home? Where have you been? Taffy turned and looked back the way she had come. Well, I think they're going to find out why Taffy had been away for so long. Out of the wood came 3 soft, friendly kittens. Annie would not be lonely anymore. So now we know why Taffy had gone away. She went away to have babies, and sometimes cats hide before they are going to have their babies because they want to have their babies in privacy. Well, I hope you enjoyed that book, Annie and the Wild Animals. Weren't the pictures of the animals amazing? That's what Jan Brett is really good at. She's great at writing stories, but she's also great at creating the drawings. She is also an artist, right? Which is another name for an illustrator. All right, until next time, see you later, alligators.